Hey, my name is Brad Gunter, and I'm doing my new student dialogue, which Clemson University has forced me to do. So, first things first, mine was on 10 years after 9/11 and how that's kind of affected people and their, I think, religious beliefs, something like that. But I didn't get anything out of that because it was canceled. So, yeah, not going to be talking about that too much because I didn't go to it because it was canceled once again. So instead, you have emailed me some other things to talk about, and the first one is um, please share which elements of dialogue, discussion, debate are most indicative of your own communication style. And first, you got to discuss them a little bit. And the difference between those three is a debate is kind of almost like a competition where what you do is just try to discredit the other person's argument and stuff like that, and just kind of make your point of view sound a lot better than the other one. A discussion is you just kind of throw things out there, and everybody kind of gives their own opinion, but there's not really a winner as much of the time. And a dialogue is that's really what you want when you're trying to learn or something. I mean, in most situations, because two or more sides really just work together um, to establish some type of common ground or common standing on a topic. So I would say in a dialogue, I'm not as good at that because I'm more of a dominant personality. Like I like kind of my way or no way. So um, I don't do too well in those. I think discussion. I feel like most of the time I kind of put my opinion out there a little bit too much, but I'm not really winning. Debate is probably what I do more because I try to discredit other people's arguments, stuff like that. And if it's a competition, I'm going to win it. So, yeah, that's the first bullet you had me discuss. Second would be the second question is which elements of dialogue, discussion, and debate have value at Clemson University and what setting? And I would say probably all of them have value in different settings because debate, like there's things at Clemson like the debate team, and there's often class projects, and you need to learn how to do that in college because when you're in the real world and you have a job, you're gonna have to, like, say two businesses are trying to fight over a proposal for to build something for a client. Um, you're gonna have to make your idea sound better than the other one. You're gonna want to discredit your opponent or whatever and make yours sound better. So debate is definitely something you need to learn how to do here. A discussion is something you also need to learn how to do because in the real world, you're gonna have to discuss things with a group of people for your own company, and you're gonna have to just everybody's gonna need to get their information on the table. And at Clemson University, that applies because in a lot of classes, especially my engineering classes and things like that I'm in, you're going to want to discuss all the ways you can, like my senior year in a capstone project for civil engineering. Everybody's going to need to get their information on the table so you can discuss how to do it. And a dialogue is also something you're going to need to learn how to do, and you're going to need to do at Clemson. And a dialogue, say you're not familiar with something in the real world, then you're going to have to you're going to want to come up with an understanding of that to get like a common understanding with the people you're working with. And in Clemson, that would fit in any class, like you're doing a group project or something like that. Our next one is: do you think dialogue is a component? Why do you think it's a component of Library 100? And I would say it's definitely a component of Library 100 because in order to be successful at Clemson, you need to learn how to respect other people's opinions and just work together to come up with a common understanding of some things. And our fourth um, question is: do you see dialogue as a useful tool in your university experience? And I would say definitely, because um, dialogue is just when you work together to just come up with a common understanding of things, and you definitely need to know how to do that because when you're in class learning about, say you're in history class learning about something in history and you're not really familiar with it, you all need to get your information out there and kind of work together to come up with some type of understanding. And really, it doesn't matter what your major is. You're going to need to learn how to work with people to come up with a common understanding um, for any topic or any project or anything you're going to be doing. You have to know how to work with people and be successful doing that. And yeah, that wraps up my video. So sorry, I'm not talking about 9/11, but you canceled the class, so sucks for you. All right, thanks.